Dr. David Murphy here out in nature, finding some peace of mind, some serenity that we can find in nature. And I'm surrounded by various plants, trees, bushes, shrubs, mushrooms. I'm not sure they are a plant, but lots of living green forms of life. And Herville Hendrix once said in his best-selling book, Getting the Love You Want, that a relationship is like a plant, because a plant needs food and water to survive and to thrive. And a relationship too needs food and water. And the food and water for a relationship consists of 4 items that all begin with the word T. There's time, talk, touch, and trust. So every relationship needs time. How much time together? Just enough. And how do you decide what is enough? It's what the two of you decide is enough. Some relationships, a certain amount of time is too much, or it's not enough. You need to find just the right amount of time together that nurtures the relationship and feeds the nature. And of course you find the answer to that question through talk, which is the second component of food and water for a relationship. To talk to each other about everything, about what you want, what you need, what your aspirations are, what your dreams are, but also to talk about your life in times where you're not with your partner, because we don't, funnily enough, spend an awful lot of time with our partners often. We work, we play, we do other things, and a lot of our time might be spent sleeping together. This is the major activity we do. So it's important to talk about what we're doing, when we're doing it, who we're doing it with, in as much detail as possible. And that's important for trust, because the way we trust our partners to what they're doing in the times we don't see is by hearing about it. And of course, if we're making stories up about what we're doing or what we're not doing, it's really hard to keep that up, to give the detail. We start to get kind of vague if we're making stuff up and telling stories. And so talk and trust go hand in hand. So we have time, we have talk, we have trust, and the fourth is touch. We're animals. As humans, we're animals, and we do thrive on touch. It's been shown that newborns, premature newborns that are touched, will put on weight and thrive and be less prone to infections if the nurses touch them, or even a volunteer touches them. We need touch. And of course, in an intimate relationship, we need both affectionate touch and sexual touch. And how much of that is enough? Again, through talk, we negotiate that. We find out what we want and what we need from each other and to give to each other. And we find a solution that works for all of us. The 4 components of food and water for a relationship: time, talk, trust, and touch. Have a conversation about that with your partner and find solutions. I'm Dr. David Murphy. I'll speak with you again.